Yo, what's going on? Mike from Mike Talk Sports. In an NFL world that's really dominated by recency bias, Malik Willis has been completely forgotten about by the general and casual NFL fan, and even by some Titans fans in the Titan community advocating for their team to draft a quarterback in this year's draft class. Let me tell you guys why Malik Willis is still significantly slept on and why he could still have a very bright future in the NFL. Going into last year's NFL draft, Malik Willis was the Vegas betting odds favorite to be the first quarterback selected in this draft class. This ended up not happening as Kenny Pickett was the first quarterback selected in the first round, and Malik Willis went from a second round prospect to a later third round pick. His free fall ended with the 86th pick in the NFL draft when the Tennessee Titans ended up trading up in the draft with the Raiders in order to take Malik Willis off the board. So that really is the first point of the video. The Titans and Malik Willis, the relationship between the two isn't, Malik Willis, this really good prospect, just kind of fell into our lap. No, the Titans traded for Malik Willis and traded draft capital in order to get their future franchise quarterback. Again, it's not like he just fell into their lap. Titans offensive coordinator Tim Kelly has talked a little bit about Malik Willis this offseason, and he's had nothing but positive things to say about Malik Willis. Of course, it is his offensive coordinator. I don't expect him to come out and completely trash the guy, but it is good to get some Malik Willis updates after, for the most part, being kept on the shelf for the entire 2022 NFL season. Let's dive into his 2022 NFL season and take out some positives and negatives out of his rookie year. Sitting behind Ryan Tannehill and this really good Tennessee Titans coaching staff for the majority of the season definitely had positive effects on Malik Willis going into next season. I'm sure he learned a significant amount about NFL offenses and NFL defenses because he was at Liberty for his college football tenure. And when you go to a school like Liberty, really a significant learning curve is going to happen once you get into the NFL. Not only are NFL concepts just significantly different, but of course the talent level and the gap of talent, especially the talent you're going to be facing on defense, is just so significantly tough. And when you have a guy like Malik Willis and his play style, a guy who's going to have that backyard football mentality of extending the play behind the line of scrimmage, bending around the edges and really cooking the edge guys so you can extend the play outside of the pocket, that's something that is going to be a significant learning curve, and in my opinion has been the biggest learning curve of Malik Willis's career thus far. In his rookie year, you could tell he just misplaced and misjudged the speed and the athleticism of some edges at the NFL level. Malik Willis consistently on his Liberty tape would outrun every single defensive lineman in college football. But once you get to the NFL, you have some defensive linemen running 4.6 40s, 4.5 40s, 4.7 40s. So Malik Willis learned very quickly at the next level while he's standing stationary in the pocket and you have a really fast athletic edge rusher running full speed at you. You can't kind of just use your quick twitch athleticism to twitch out of the pocket and make a play in that way. You have to step up into the pocket and you need to extend the play within the pocket, which I think Malik Willis is a guy who understands this. In the pre-draft process, he really talked about how he hates the narrative that he cannot be a pocket quarterback and how he showed on his Liberty tape that he does have some flashes of being a solid pocket quarterback, and he really is someone who understands that at the next level. In order for him to have a long NFL career, he's going to have to develop his in-pocket game, which is a good thing to hear from Malik Willis. So he started 3 games for the Titans in his rookie year, and they are really bad stats. I'm not going to lie. He was 1 for 2 with a 50.8% completion percentage. 276 yards through the air over 3 games is obviously really bad. That's less than 100 yards per game. 0 passing touchdowns thus far in his NFL career to 3 interceptions. He has 127 rushing yards throughout 3 games and 1 rushing touchdown. When you watch these Malik Willis Titans starts, in my opinion, the very first thing that screams out to you when watching the tape is, damn, Tennessee Titans are literally running the same 6 6, 7, 8 plays for the entire game with Malik Willis. They clearly do not trust him with the entire playbook or even half of the playbook, and this really hindered his performances in his rookie year. I just don't think he quite grasped the playbook just yet. Not only that, but I just don't think they wanted to shatter his confidence, give him the entire playbook, and have him throw 4, 5, 6 interceptions in a game. But in my opinion, so many NFL teams, such as the Titans and such as the Bears early on in Justin Fields' career, don't understand how high a guy's floor is when they are such an elite runner of the football. Is Malik Willis a Justin Fields, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Anthony Richardson in terms of his burner top end speed? No, that is the one negative about Malik Willis's run game. I think he's a bit slower than people will realize, but he's still pretty goddamn fast out there. He's still a top 5 to 6 speed player on the field at any time in an NFL game. And his power, agility, size combination makes him a top 8 to 9 runner of the football at the quarterback position in the entire National Football League. And I think teams such as the Titans fail to realize a guy like that who has not developed his passing game still has an extremely high floor. We saw the Bears really tap into Justin Fields' potential last year, and they went from one of the worst offenses in the NFL to week in and week out a top 16 to 17 offense just based off of Justin Fields' threat of the run and just his pure running ability. This is something that I really think the Titans did not tap into yet in Malik Willis's NFL career. And once he gets to a point where he's comfortable dropping back to pass 20 times a game, I think Malik Willis could be a really high floor quarterback considering his run game. And that is what I expect Malik Willis to be ready to do going into his second year. Now, do I think he's going to get the opportunity to do so? Probably not, as they have Ryan Tannehill starting at quarterback going into this 2023 season. But if you're the Tennessee Titans, what are you doing with Ryan Tannehill at this point? Your roster is not at that peak point that it was when you're making those deep playoff runs a few years ago. You're in a bit of a retooling mode. Why not ship Ryan Tannehill for a 3rd, 4th, 5th round pick and get Malik Willis in there starting and figure out what you have in Malik Willis? I am a big Malik Willis believer. Do I think he's as good of a prospect as a guy like Anthony Richardson? No, I do not, but I still really like Malik Willis. I thought he should have been a 2nd round pick and not a 3rd round pick. Into me, the Malik Willis train really needs to get rolling here in Tennessee, and in my opinion, he needs to start the majority of the 2023 season. What are your guys' thoughts on Malik Willis? Are you still a Malik Willis believer like I? Comment in the comment section below what your thoughts are on Malik Willis. Thanks for listening to the video, guys.